Hi and welcome, friends. I hope you all are happy and you all are enjoying your days. Please write down one sentence about how are you enjoying your days. Okay, how you're enjoying your days. Just like these little kids, how are you also enjoying your days? Please write down one sentence about it. Okay, let's move ahead. Today we're going to discuss about factors. Okay, so are those numbers factors are those numbers ऐसे numbers होते हैं which divides a big number completely which divides a big number completely which means factors are those smaller numbers than the big number which divides यानी कि वो divide करते हैं completely. Remainder will be zero. There will be no remainder. Okay, so factors are those numbers ऐसे numbers होते हैं जो big number को completely divide करते हैं which means the remainder is zero. The remainder is zero. Okay, now we're going to find out factor of number 30. Okay, we all have learned how to find factors of smaller number like 16, 18, 6, 24, very small numbers. Now we will try to find out factors for bigger numbers. Okay, bigger numbers. So for 30, what I'm going to do is my first step is I will try to divide it into half. So when I say I would want to divide it into half, I will divide by 2. I will divide by 2. So 2 ones are 2, then divide. I will bring down my 0, then 2 5s are 10. This will become 0, 0. So the remainder is 0. The remainder is 0, which means 30 is completely divisible. 30 is completely divisible by 2. And 15 is my quotient. 15 is my quotient. What I'm going to do with this information? I don't know. So I will tell you. Wait, okay. So 15 as my quotient. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write numbers from 1 to 15. Okay, now I'm going to write numbers from 1 to 15 like this. And just the way we used to do for before numbers, we're going to do that. We're going to count table. 1 का table में आता है 30, 2 का table में आता है क्या? We're going to ask ourselves questions and then we're going to see if 1 का table में आता है 30, then I'm going to be writing 1 multiply by 1 का table में 30 कभी आता होगा? 1 30s are 30. Very good. Then 2 का table में आता है क्या 30? अभी हमने find करके देखा 2 15s are 30. Then 3 का table में आते हैं क्या 30? 3 means 3 like that you have to do. Okay, if you don't know 2 का table में 30 कभी आता है या फिर 1 का table में 30 कभी आता है, we will have to divide. That is a very long method, but we have to divide if we don't know the table. So I will divide 30 by 1. So 1 3s are 3. I will do a minus, then 0, then here comes 0, then I have to put this 0 again here because 1 zeros are 0. 0 is a monster, it will eat everybody, so 1 zeros are 0, I will do minus, then my remainder also becomes 0. So yes, 1 is a factor of 30. Now similarly I have to do for 2, so I will see 2 से divisible है कि नहीं. Then I have to do for 3, then I will see for 3 से 3 की table में 30 कभी आता है. I have to see and divide. 3 ones are 3. Then 0 becomes, here is 0. Then I will bring down this 0 number again. Then I will write here 0 because 3 zeros are 0. 0 is a monster. I will do a minus and then 0. Like that, you have to check for all the numbers. I know it's very much. But I have to divide with all the numbers. Okay. Now let's see for number 4. क्या नंबर 4 के टेबल में 30 आता है? I will try to divide. Okay, I will try to divide 30. Or I will count. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20, 4 6s are 24, 4 7s are 28, 4 4 7s are 28, 4 8s are 32. 32 आया है, 28 आया है. इन दोनों के बीच में 30 आता है, बट टेबल में तो 30 आया नहीं. ठीक है, सो 4 का टेबल में 30 नहीं आया, सो 4 इज नॉट अ फैक्टर. लाइक दैट यू हैव टू डू फॉर 5 6 7 8, ऐसे 15 तक करके देखना है, until and unless the number is not getting repeated, which means I will now write here 5 6 are 30. Now when I do 6 5s are तो 5 और 6 तो मैंने ऑलरेडी लिख दिया, तो अब मुझे ये नहीं करना. ओके, देन आई विल चेक फॉर 7 का टेबल में भी नहीं आता, 8 का टेबल में भी नहीं आता, 9 का टेबल में नहीं आता, 10 का टेबल में आता है. 10 3s are 30, बट आई हैव ऑलरेडी रिटन 3 10. ओके, फिर 11 का टेबल में नहीं आता, 12 का टेबल में नहीं आता, 13 का टेबल में नहीं आता, 14 का टेबल में भी नहीं आता, 15 का टेबल में भी नहीं आता. तो इधर एक छोटा सा ट्रिक है. I'm going to tell you a trick, cheat code. Okay, cheat code alert. Woohoo! Cheat code is when a number is getting repeated. जैसे यहाँ पे 6 और 5 आने लगा था, फिर यहाँ पे 10 और 3 आने लगा था, तो हमको बस वहीं पे रुक जाना है, थाम. Okay, we have to stop there. So all of these numbers are factors of 30. So how am I going to write this is, I will write down factors of 30. Okay, I will write down factors of 30, all of this number. Okay, all of this number. So now we're going to discuss about facts of factors. Sounds so interesting ना? Facts of factors, यानी कि factors जो होते हैं उनके क्या क्या facts हैं, क्या क्या interesting things about factors. Okay, fact number 1, a number is always a factor of itself. यानी कि जो भी हमारा बिग नंबर होता है इज ऑलवेज अ फैक्टर ऑफ इटसेल्फ, यानी कि वो हमेशा खुद का फैक्टर होता है. Oh, remember पलक दीदी also told you about factors कैसे बनते हैं, क्योंकि वो नंबर्स के मल्टीप्लाई से, उनकी फैक्ट्री के मल्टीप्लाई से, उनकी फैक्ट्री में बनने से हमको वो प्रोडक्ट मिलता है. ठीक है, तो जो बिग नंबर होता है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल हमने 30 किया था, 30 वॉज अ बिग नंबर, वो खुद की फैक्ट्री में खुद भी बन सकता है. वाओ, दिस इज सो फनी. उसकी खुद की फैक्ट्री में वो खुद भी बन गया. वाओ. सो अ नंबर इज ऑलवेज अ फैक्टर ऑफ इटसेल्फ, यानी कि जब भी पलक दीदी विल टेल यू टू फाइंड फैक्टर्स, चीट कोड अलर्ट, 30 और द नंबर इटसेल्फ, in this case, in this example 30 will always be there. ठीक है, तो चीट कोड ये है कि a number is always a factor of itself. जब भी हमको फैक्टर्स निकालने होंगे तो वो नंबर always will be there. For example, here 30 is always there. Okay, so rule number 1, a number is always, एक नंबर जो बिग नंबर हमारा रहेगा is always, हमेशा फैक्टर, यानी कि फैक्टर होगा कंप्लीटली डिविजिबल. ओ, उसकी टेबल में तो वो आएगा ही ना, तो कंप्लीटली डिविजिबल तो है ही. फॉर इटसेल्फ, ऑफ इटसेल्फ, वो खुद से कंप्लीटली डिविजिबल होगा. ओके, दिस इज रूल नंबर 1. क्विकली पॉज द वीडियो एंड राइट फैक्ट नंबर 1 इन योर नोटबुक. फैक्ट नंबर 2. फैक्ट नंबर 2, 1 is a factor of every number. Remember, Palak Didi told you that 1 is a friend of every number, just like this Mickey Mouse. 1 is a friend of every number. So 1 is a factor of every number. 1 is also a friend. Now factors are also friends. So 1 is a factor of every number. For example, whenever we are going to write factors, 1 will always be there. Check your answers from yesterday. Every answer has 1 in it. Okay, so 1 is always a factor of every number. For example, if there is a number 21, 1 will always be a factor. For example, for 30, 1 30s are 30, 21 ones are 21. Like this, 1 is always a friend 1 is always a factor of any number, okay? So please pause the video and write down fact number 2 in your notebook. Fact number 3, the factors are always smaller than the number itself. Factors are always smaller. Factors यानी कि जो friends होते हैं numbers के, which completely divides them, remainder is 0, is always smaller. तो big number से हमेशा small होंगे. Big number हमारा 30 था और उन सबसे small numbers, all of these numbers 1, 2, 5, 6, 3, 10, 15 are all smaller than 30. ये सब 30 से small है. Then the number itself यानी कि number कौन सा था? 30 था. And then all the factors are smaller. ठीक है? The factors are always smaller or also equal to. 30 was also there ना for 30 का factor. एक number अपना खुद का friend तो होता है. Palak Didi is a friend of herself. Okay? Like you are also a friend for yourself. So वो number भी होता है और then जो दूसरे number होते हैं वो हमेशा उससे छोटे होते हैं. Okay? Let's pause the video here and write down fact number 3. Okay? And here is a fact number 4. Except number 1. 1 is a friend na. 1 is a friend for every number. Every number has more than one factor. एक factor से हमेशा ज़्यादा होते हैं. ठीक है? For example, number 2. इसका factor होगा 1. 1 2s are 2 and 2 1s are 2. यहाँ पे repeat हो गया. तो I will stop here. So 2 का factor हुआ 1 and 2. It has more than one factor. एक factor ये हुआ, we will count. एक ये factor, एक ये factor. Let's see for number 4. 4 का हुआ 1 4s are 4. Then 2 2s are 4. Then 3 का table में नहीं आता. 4 का table में 4 1s are 4. So it is getting repeated. So I will stop here. So my factors are 1, 4 and 2. Count 1 factor, 2 factor, 3 factor. Total 3 factors are there. Okay, so except number 1. For example, 1 का factor कौन होगा? 1 1s are 1 only. This 1 is so alone, even though he's friends with everybody, but 1 is still alone. It has only one factor. Okay, it has only one factor. Okay, so this is our fact number 4. Fact number 4. Pause the video here. Write down the fact in your notebook. Quickly, I'm going to summarize all the factors, facts of factors that we learned today. A number is always a factor of itself. एक number हमेशा खुद का friend होता है, खुद का factor होता है. Okay. Next is 1 is a factor of every number. 1 सबका friend है, 1 सबका factor है. Third, the factors are always smaller than the number itself. और जो factors होते हैं वो हमेशा छोटे होते हैं या फिर equal भी हो सकते हैं than the number itself. Okay. For example, in this case 30. 30 से सारे number छोटे थे और एक 30 भी था. फिर fourth, except 1 के अलावा सारे numbers के factors more than 1 होते हैं, एक से ज़्यादा होते हैं. Okay, so this much for today. We're going to write this down in our notebooks. Okay, we're going to pause the video here, write all the factors in the notebook, and then do the worksheet. Okay, the worksheet's first question is also to write down all the facts. Please write it down again. Okay, and submit your work before 4 p.m. Yes. All right, bye friends. See you in class.